There has been a lot of White Sox themed content on my channel. Most of that is the March to October I played, which is by far the thing that people watch the most on my channel in MLB 20. And it's no secret that I'm a big White Sox fan. So at this point in the year, being the end of January, things aren't, super serious on this game anymore. So with a new ranked season coming out just a couple of days ago, I am going to try to make World Series over the next month or so using an all White Sox team. Now, I don't want to say that like it's a guarantee that I make World Series, because honestly, this year with my normal teams, I haven't had the best luck at doing that. Judging by that nameplate that you can earn for being in the top 50, this seems like it's the 12th ranked season of the year, and the only two times I made World Series was all the way back in the second and the third seasons. So it's been a while, but I do have every single White Sox card in the inventory. The only one I don't have is the prestige version of the 99 overall Tim Anderson. So this is the squad, and the approach that I wanted to take to this was to literally make it only White Sox cards that the game deemed as a White Sox card. So like other people doing all-time White Sox team builds, you could have, Jim Thome or even Jimmy Rollins and Griffey on this team, because they did play on the White Sox. But for me, the approach, like I said, I wanted to take was to only use cards that were attributed to the White Sox. That is, except for the bullpen, but we'll get to that. And I mean, this is a good team. I don't want to sound biased, but I know this isn't a god squad, but there's a little bit of everything on this team. I mean, you got speed from Luis Robert, Minoso, Madrigal, Aparicio, even Tim Anderson. Eloy, Grandal, Konerko, they all have big bats. I mean, everybody can hit pretty good, except maybe for this Aparicio. He doesn't have the best hitting, but he's got 99 speed, 99 fielding, 95 reaction, and 93 arm. This dude could be... He literally could be the best defending shortstop in the game. So there's really not too many other options than the guys I have in the lineup right now. So there's not really opportunity to make really any changes. The only one I could see making is if I end up putting Frank in over Konerko. I do think that this Frank Thomas card is probably a better first base card than Konerko, but for me, as a younger kid, Konerko was always my favorite player, and I even did pretty good with this card when I was prestiging him. So it's not like he's that bad. So for now, we're gonna give the start to Paulie, and we might throw Frank in later if he's not doing good. But other than that, there's really not any changes to make to this lineup unless we want to mess with the order. But yeah, that is the batting order too. I forgot to go over that. Really not any righty-lefty situation. The only non-righty hitter we have is Grandal, who's a switch hitter. But that's not a huge problem for me. I'd rather hit righty-righty than lefty-lefty anyway. So if there is one-handedness I'd rather have up and down, it's righty. So then over to the pitching. We're still doing for the rotation only cards that are attributed to the White Sox. So if you were doing a typical all-time team build, you could have your Tom Seaver in or whoever has played on the Sox, but I'm sticking with only cards who are, in the White Sox inventory. And honestly, this rotation's not bad. I mean, obviously you got two 99s, so they should be fine. Kopech, as long as you can locate, he'll be fine. The only two I'm kind of worried about is Burley and Dunning, especially at this point in the game. They're not endgame pitchers, but they do have pretty solid pitch mixes here. I mean, Burley, you're looking for the sinker and the cutter, and he's got it, and then Dane Dunning has got a sinker, but they both have 5 pitches, so maybe they'll be able to compete. And then the bullpen, I said I'd get back to it, so let's talk about it. I really did want to stick to the theme of only using White Sox cards in the White Sox inventory, but if I'm gonna make World Series, that would be impossible. Because I mean, I have it sorted to White Sox right now, so if I click on bullpen, this is what I'd have to put in. We'd have the Diamond Cody Hoyer and the Diamond Garrett Crochet, and then this. You cannot compete on ranked seasons with an all bronze bullpen except for a couple of people. So we're going to be using other versions of cards from people who have played on the Sox, or I guess in the case of Liam Hendricks, will play. But Cody Hoyer, Garrett Crochet, they are White Sox cards. But then we've got this 87 Keith Foulke, 91 Tyler Clippard, 95 Dibble. Both Clippard and Dibble pitched like 10 to 15 games, so they count. Gossage spent the first few years of his career on the White Sox, and then obviously the White Sox signed Liam Hendricks. I have him in here. I know that's not, you know, it's not like he's been on the White Sox, so he doesn't have any time on the team. So you could make an argument he shouldn't be here. But I'm pretty sure the only other diamond in the game that would have been like eligible to be on this team who has been on the White Sox is there is a 92 Joakim Soria. I didn't know that was so tough to say, but he is one of those performer event rewards. So I had put in an order for him before. It never got filled, and I didn't want to waste any more time or stubs buying him. So we're gonna use Hendricks. All right, here we go. Let's put that 163 and 77. Wait a second, I shouldn't play here. This Green Valley Stadium is normally my home field, but like, it would be wrong not to use. I almost called it the cell. It's guaranteed rate. It'd be wrong not to use this field as the home field. So hopefully we get it more often than not. Not going to be able to start Sale right away, which is kind of a shame. But we're going to go with Giolito for the first game. He's a 99 also. And we're the away team, so we don't get to play in Chicago for this one. And yep, I mean, this is what I knew we'd be facing. The only positive is I tend to hit Paxton pretty well, and we have an all-righty team. 205 and 11 though. What a matchup for the first game. This is going to be interesting. No, man, it's not friendly quit time. I'm in this. I'm in this for the long haul. We're taking on all comers. Oh, what a start. A very hittable sinker. Luis Robert, though, he put a good swing on that. Is that going to leave? It is. I don't know how far that left by, but that might be a ship it home run. And now Konerko, the very next pitch. That one's got to carry a bit. And it does! A wall scraper. This is going so well. Oh, and I'm going to ground out with Madrigal. I'll take that first inning, though. And he's going to hit that pretty good, but I think Minoso, yeah, he's going to run that down. And that one, Madrigal makes the play. 3 up, 3 down in the top, or yeah, in the first inning. That's not a good. Yeah. Giolito, even in that first inning, he was a little difficult to control, and you just can't hang a slider like that and get away with it. Nice play, Madrigal. I started to say nice play before he had even gotten his glove. That's how confident I am. He's got 73 bombs with him online, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, it has to be the Prestige version. So he got all those. Wow, okay. Don't mess around with Tatis. There we go, Giolito. That's the pitch. That's the pitches we need from you. Did he get another? 2 for 2 with 2 home runs for Luis Robert in this game. Oh, and Konerko got one. Back-to-back 2 times for Robert and Konerko. I mean, if they want to do that every time through the order, let's get it done. I mean, that's a good swing. I'll take that swing. I know it's an out, but I mean, at least it's not a strikeout. He's not going to give him anything to hit. I'm still going to keep the green light on, though. That was something to hit. It's not going to be a homer, but it's definitely going to be extra bases. Oh, I thought about going 3, but I don't know. Oh, and he's he's afraid of Paulie. I would be too. These two guys, for whatever reason, have just been going off. Oh, that's not. What a play on the mound. That was bad. Oh, you can't hang that pitch, Gio. Man. Really? Come on, Eloy. Flash the leather. Oh, he got there. They just didn't stick his glove up. And how is that a triple? Man, if Luis Robert didn't take his sweet time out there, that's not good. That's a tie, or not a tie game. He already tied it up. Man, if we got behind that, though, that actually might have been close. Oh, and he saw that coming. Luckily, Luis Robert has absolute jets. I knew he was going to run that down. That might leave. They might be generous on this one. And it does! That is a ship it home run right there. That ball just carried and carried. No. Oh, man. That one hurts. I did not feel like that was a bad pitch at all, but I guess it caught a little bit of the plate. I can't leave. He's giving up 7. I can't leave him in. We're going to have to take him out right away, so I didn't want to throw Dibble. But we'll give Clippard a shot here, see what he's got. There we go. What a curve. Wow. Alright, I'm going to pinch hit Moncada here. He's got a righty on the mound. So even though I do have Frank, I'm gonna see what Yoan's got. Yoan? Please, oh, that is leaving. I knew Yoan Moncada had it in him. This dude was my favorite card way back in April, and he's still got the pop. Let's see what we can do with Dibble. I mean, everyone always says how tough Dibble is to hit, and he's been in the game for a while, but I've never had the same luck when I use him as other people do. Broken bat, and that is why Aparicio has a spot on this team. I don't know if that would have been routine or not if you didn't have 99 speed with 90 whatever reaction. You can't miss your spot. If I've learned anything in MLB The Show 20, is you cannot miss a spot with the cutter. Oh, he's got his own Dibble. Okay. I can't help but feel like he brought him in only out of spite. And that's just going to be a fly ball. A good swing, though, but nothing. We're going to have 7, 8, 9 to come up in the 9th. Now, what a way to lead off. No way! Dude, you... I don't know what I'm trying to say there. And then there's the... I didn't even press to dive. I don't know what Eloy's doing. There we go. Okay. Had him fooled a little bit there. There we go. Alright, we get at the next pitch anyway. Good outing out of Hendricks. Okay, that beats the shift anyway. Good swing. We can't go through a game and not have Frank step up to the plate. There we go! We got the home run anyway. You can't leave it down the middle to Frank. Get through. Oh no! Why does that have to be a chopper? It was completely within the inner PCI. You couldn't have had it be a hard hit grounder. Luis Robert, please carry. It's not. I didn't get a good enough swing. God! I felt like I could have had that one. I really do. I didn't want to start out this with a loss, but it is what it is. Well, I'm pretty sure, I mean, it became pretty obvious early that that game was on All-Star. But with, like, how bad I've played when I record a video on ranked seasons, even on All-Star, 8 runs is fine. Like, I'm usually better than giving up 10 runs. But if I can score 8 with this team, we're going to be in a pretty good position for this this run at World Series. How fitting, too, that Tatis is the one who gets player of the game against us. Let's see what our rating ends up. -32. Alright, we just made this a little tougher. And yeah, that game was on All-Star, but like I said, that was pretty obvious pretty early on. But that's going to wrap up this first episode of trying to make World Series with the Chicago White Sox, because I couldn't come up with a better title. But if you like this video and you like what I'm trying to do, hit the like button for me and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next, hopefully, month or so of me trying to rack up as many ranked seasons wins as I can with this team. But that's going to be all I have for this one. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.